Daniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me, but I just got home off of an early morning flight, right? First thing through the door, I want to see my family. I love my family. You know, I'm a family man. I'm an advocate for families, right? Second thing, I got to get that hot shower because I got to throw the threads on. The threads make me feel like $1,000,000, but the third thing through my mind and all throughout the trip is that I gotta have that Tej pack. Tej makes my life uncomplicated. It's uncomplicated skincare for men. The first way that I started specifically was their level 1 system. It's a daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin. 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. Here's the thing. My favorite part about Tej Henley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They really making the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin for men uncomplicated. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tej Henley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, you can pause and cancel at any time, and you get free shipping. And because Tej Henley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers an amazing deal, right? Just click the first link in the description and you get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. It's an amazing deal. You got to get started today. You're not out here trying to look like a Dusty. And if you travel as much as I do, which I'm sure most people don't, but you know me, I'm pushing my bag chasers in order to be in the top 5%, top 10%, top 1%. We got to make our lives uncomplicated, and Tej Henley is no better product. You got to look good. You got to smell good. And you can't be looking like a Dusty. Make sure you get started today. Click the link in the description. Get that Tej pack. Feel the Tej, my friends. What's going on? Is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. Why is my mother calling me during a live stream? What is going on with these people? What's going on, Ma? I'm doing well. Just jumped on my live stream. No, but I got to get off the phone so I can do my live stream. I'm about to put you on speaker. You said what now? You was just calling a what?
I said I was calling to check on you. It was a big night, and I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm cool. We chill. My glasses scratch my face, but other than that, I'm chill.
You said your glasses scratched your face?
Mm-hmm. My glasses.
I did see that blood. Yep. I did see that, yeah.
Yep, yeah. My glasses scratched my face, but other than that, I'm chill.
Okay. Well, good. That's good. I'm glad that everything is all right. How is my baby girls?
Rita's half naked. Leslie is chilling, and we just slow motion.
All right, slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just called to say I love you guys.
Was you surprised at what happened last night?
Absolutely.
Why was you surprised?
Because the surprise came.
Where were you standing at?
I was right there in front of the bar.
Oh, so you was right in front of us.
Yeah, I was right by the Christmas tree. And I was just getting ready to pull out my name drawing and take a look at it.
Y'all ain't even do the name drawing.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, up to individuals. So I was just getting ready to look at it, and Joe came past me, and then it was a rumble, and I was like, oh, my God. And my initial reaction was anger and embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
And the embarrassment part came from, hey, these are my boys. I'm your mom, and this is what you guys have come to. Not that I haven't seen squabbles and sibling rivalry, the whole bit. I got 12 siblings myself, so I'm not unaware of that reality that happens. But it just came out of nowhere. So that was the embarrassment part of it. The anger part of it was I've seen for the last couple of weeks all the efforts that Jazz and Greg have put into the house and the prep and the fact that it's, oh my God, this is disrespectful on another level.
Mm-hmm.
How dare they disrespect this home, this event. But after I calmed down, I had to kind of come out of my own self to get the realization that, we got this super high standard of, we're not, the standards aren't the same as everybody else's. And for us to have, in my mind at that moment, stoop to this level, it's like, oh my God, what is happening? I clutch my pearls, mentally.
Yeah.
But then I realized, hey, we're just normal people. We're just humans. And, came to this and, it's an unfortunate 30 seconds of real life. And it's all right. You had to do, things happen. And you got to keep it moving. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Squashed it. Everything went well.
How you know we squashed it? I ain't talked to you.
You don't have to talk to me. I talk to everybody. I just know that everything was squashed and everything was taken care of, and it was taken care of properly and in order. And I love, it's almost like you see, once I got out of this here thing, oh my God, these are my children and they're acting this way. Ooh. After I passed that part, then it's like, oh, I'm kind of proud of my boys because all of y'all kicked in with each other and everybody helped each other and everybody was together and on one accord and everybody was like the love part kicked in, the real love part. It's like, yeah, we had a little tit-tat, a little unfortunate 30 seconds, but then the love part kicked in and everybody kicked in and helped each other and talked to each other and calmed each other down and got each other together. And I saw my boys working together. And the girls, I saw my girls, working together. I love how Rita kicked in and was like, come on, let's go. Get you home, and just, I love how even Leslie, she's, you just see the real part of, you see stuff happening in on real life and the family have a squabble and then I won't speak to you ever again in life. It took y'all, about 5 minutes? You and Gerald was loving each other again. I mean, y'all was right back at it. It happened, and then it was cleaned up, and it was all good. And then women got together and was cleaning up, and we was taking care of things. And so I saw the good and the bad, and if anybody can take that moment to appreciate every aspect of everything, then you'd be surprised the results that can occur. You can see things in a different, you take the time to see things in not just one light, but in a different light or several lights.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I talked to him. We cool. His phone died a little bit later, but I talked to him and it's cool. All right, let me get back to the show. I'll call you later.
All right. Okay.
All right,
bye.
Anyway, so back to the show. Moms just so happen to call. Listen, this is my real life. A lot of people present to y'all an image. All I can give you, let me lower this a little bit. All I can give you is the real. All I can give you is the truth. And I got on this thing and I promised myself that I would document my life and a journey. Here, let's just do this. For those of you that are unfamiliar, Um, Yesterday, I got into a little skerfuffle during Thanksgiving dinner, and I broke it down on the Anton Daniels channel. So if you want to hear the full story, you can do that. But long story short, me and my nephew, who I personally had a hand in raising, um, got into it. And, like I said, if you want to hear the full story and come up with your own opinion, doesn't mean that we're going to get it right every single time, but it does mean that I think life is 90% of 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it. That's how my father taught me. But we got into a little skerfuffle, and it was a fight. It was a straight up fight that broke out during Thanksgiving. And the Christmas tree was moving, and the dogs was running, and the women was doing what they do, and it was what it was. And so um, I went to sleep on it. Obviously, I talked to my nephew a couple different times last night, and I talked to his brother and all of that other type of stuff, and I talked to my brother and all that. And this is the first time that I actually talked to my mom because I don't get women and we don't get women involved in the conversation. We don't talk to the women. We don't talk to mothers. We don't talk to none of that. We just handle it amongst men, and that's just the way that we do it. Right or wrong, we just handle it amongst each other. Um, the harsh conclusion, even though I think is staged. Yeah, I cut my face up and got into a fight for monetary profit. That makes a whole lot of sense. For some reason, these idiots online think that we not real people and that we don't live real lives and we don't get into it with family members and we don't have our own problems and issues and stuff like that. Yeah, we got jobs. Yeah, we are content creators. But is your life fucking staged just because you talk about it? Just because you document the process online? Everything that I go through is not going to be perfect. It is what it is. And so no, don't boot him. Don't boot him. Don't boot him out. That's just his opinion. But the fact of the matter is, just because I document it, we all go through regular stuff and we have fights and issues and problems and just like regular everyday people. The only difference between me and everybody else is that I'm willing to put all of my skeletons out for the general public and I don't hide anything and I just want to get straight down to the business because I promised myself when I first started this YouTube journey a long time ago that I would document the process. The problem though for me is that I'm conflicted because I don't like being in situations that pull me back into spaces that I tried to get away from when I was raised in the hood. Regardless of whether or not it's with a nephew that's 20 years old or, is in the streets, I largely try to avoid those type of situations. And I was conflicted about even going to the Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, in which nobody could have predicted that this was going to happen, but it happened and I didn't follow my instincts. And so as a result, everything broke out the way that it broke out. But I am conflicted because my mind and the thing that I'm really leaning towards, because I'm in real life, outside of going out and partying and networking and interacting with people in real life, I'm a loner. Like, I prefer to travel by myself. I prefer to do things on my own. I prefer to be in my own little spaces or whatever like that. And so I'm very comfortable, sometimes even more ecstatic by being uh, doing my own thing. And so, I prefer to work. I lean into the work. I lean into the hard work as a result of not participating. So I'm largely leaning towards, I'm almost like 90% sure that I will never go to a large family function again. The conversations a lot of times are always, Anton, this is what you said on YouTube, or this and that, or what do you think about, what you gonna buy next, what kind of car you get next, and things like that. And I don't go to family functions and stuff like that too, or I'm not around certain people to talk about that type of thing. I talk about that online. I show that to y'all in real life. I'm not trying to talk about my online life with family. I just want to be a normal, regular, everyday person, laugh, love, enjoy. And sometimes it feels as though I got a target on my back, right? Because I know that there are certain people and they mention it and they hint at it, but they don't always say it. There's certain people that watch my content that's in the family, or they may be feeling a certain type of way about how it is that I live my life and all of that. And it's just like, I'm not sure that it's ideal or conducive for me to continue to involve myself in large family gatherings that then make me the person that's on the front stage. I'm on the front stage all of my life. You know what I'm saying? My whole life is a front stage, and then I go to. It's almost like coming home. You don't come home to be on the front stage. You come home because that's your piece. That's the thing that you want to lean into. And so, I think that I'm going to divest myself from gatherings and all of that other type of stuff because I just don't think that it makes sense for my life anymore. And that's just kind of the conclusion that I came to. People, thank God it happened immediately, right? Thank God that it just jumped off and it just hit. We got into it for 30 seconds or whatever because in any other situation, people would have been pulling their phones out and trying to record it and all of that, right? And so I'm not trying to be involved in that. I'm not trying to be in no drama. It seems like the more that I try to get away from drama, the more that I wind up immersing myself in drama. And so I just want to do smart shit. I just want to get into good situations, participate. I want to grow. I want to become better. I don't want to ever have to go back to that thing that I was, even though I'm willing to do that in order to make sure that things pop off the way that they supposed to pop off. Because when it go down, you gird up. You don't think about it. You just hit it, which is one of the reasons that I had my glasses on in the first place. I had my other Versace glasses. I'm taking them to the shop to get them fixed today. Um, I ain't trying to go back and forth. I'm just trying to chill, have a good time, and remove myself from the drama. So I think I'm gonna largely divest myself from that, and that's that, right? So now that I put that behind me, because I don't plan on ever talking about it again, let's get into the show. So first and foremost, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, turn on your notifications. And then after that, I would invite you to make sure that you tap into the Patreon. I just dropped this video right here. This Charleston White interview in its entirety, completely uncensored, is now available for you to go and check out if you are a bag chaser on any tier. If you are on the $9 tier, which that is not available because I told y'all that was going to sell out immediately and it sold out probably within the first day. If you are on the $15 tier, or if you are on the seat at the table, right? It is up. It is available. Make sure you go and watch it in its entirety because it is absolutely awesome. And he talks about some things that I think that you guys are really going to enjoy. All right. Right after that, we got another Patreon exclusive, and then we got another interview that's dropping right after that. But Charleston White is a genius. I mean, this guy is an absolute genius. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the people that I'm surrounded by. I'm thankful for my network. I'm thankful that me and him have the type of relationship in which we practically talk every single day. Now, obviously, there's some things that I cannot reveal. And we all know about what's happening with regard to the latest controversy with him or whatever like that. And I'm going to let him address that. He'll address it on an upcoming video specifically inside of the Patreon. Y'all know what we do on the Bag Chasers. But let me play for you guys a little bit of this interview that is inside the Patreon. This is exclusive. You ain't never going to see this. This is not going to be available for the general public. I will never release a full uncensored video on YouTube. I will never release a full interview on YouTube ever again in a general sense. So for the Bag Chasers, it just is what it is. Let me go over into this interview, and I'm going to just scrub through it. I think it was this is a 2-hour interview. So let's just go to, let's go here.
If I believe I'm saying something right,
Yeah.
or if I can be wrong in my truth,
Yep.
but if I think my truth is true, you can't get me to apologize for shit.
Now think about this in the context of what's currently happening in society right now as far as with Charleston White and the latest controversy. Think about what he said, and let's break this down.
Yeah, nah, you can't, man, I got so many ass whoopings as a little bitty boy for not apologizing. Boy, I got that ass tore up for not apologizing. Man, I'm gonna fold them arms up, and man, no, apologize. No, I mean, And as a man, my convictions will get me killed.
Yeah.
Let alone have me lose my job.
Mm.
Because I can't look at something and I say, that's right. And you say, well, no, that's wrong. And I say, no, man, I think that's right. And you say, well, no, you need to apologize. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's real.
You want
That's
me to
real.
apologize? I think, what? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You, man, I don't give a fuck about losing this motherfucking job, man. You should apologize. Man, I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing. I wasn't wrong. And I take that to the grave with me.
Yeah.
And if I lose everything, I would just have to be in the corner saying, well, God damn, God. Man, God, I would literally, man, golly, God. Me and God will have to deal with this, but I ain't apologizing.
Yeah. Not if you're right.
I can be wrong. But if I believe I'm right.
Well, you still right, though.
Come on, man. I believe I'm right.
You still right.
And I can be wrong. But motherfucker, if I think, therefore I am. How can you amend that saying?
Yeah.
One of the greatest poets of scholars of our mind said, I think, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Whatever this mind think, homie, I validate me.
Yeah. He said, if I think I'm right, why would I apologize? If I think that I'm right, even if I'm wrong, let's break that down for a minute there. If I think that I'm right, and again, you guys will never see this again. It is only going to be on the Bag Chaser, so the link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. If I think that I'm right, who is it to tell me that I'm wrong? Now, we can have the conversation, and then if I come to a completely different conclusion, then that's a different thing. But how often at times, and again, I even relate this back to this situation last night that I got into at Thanksgiving dinner. If I believe that I'm right, why would I apologize? If somebody tells you that they love you, but they don't really mean it, is that really them telling you that they love you? If somebody apologizes to you just for the sake of apologizing, but they don't really mean it, did they really apologize? Did they really apologize? Did they really give you any additional insight or information that would lead you to have a better conclusion? Or are we making progress in a conversation? Are we really having uncomfortable conversations? Are we having civil discourse? Or are we just having conversations just for the sake of having conversations? Is it more important for you to feel good about what it is that we're talking about? Or is it more important to get to the truth? I don't know anybody. Nah, I'm sure we know somebody in our lives. But I personally can't think of anybody that want to be fake loved or want to be fake apologized to. But that is what society has come down to. Society has come to a point to where we prefer the presentation than the truth. We prefer the presentation than the truth. I'm going to play a little bit more for y'all.
So as a man with all this money and all this, I got a following.
Yeah.
They might got money. They might got power.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn this following into power.
No, you absolutely can.
I have the ability in this day and age to become powerful with a following.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a voice greater than the NBA with a following like theirs.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I'm going to go be right in my spirit, and I'm going to go be right in my truth. And I'll fight y'all with that.
Mm-hmm. What y'all really don't understand that this man don't care nothing. He don't care nothing about being right in the eyes of the general public. He only cares about what he believes in his heart to be right. And I think that that's an example that we all should follow. And then him being able to market himself more effectively is his genius. Him being able to market himself more effectively is his genius. So, again, make sure y'all go and check that out. That link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. and it is absolutely positively awesome. All right, so let's continue. Do y'all know who this guy is? A lot of people do not know who this guy is. Do y'all know who this guy is? This guy's name is Anderson Lee Aldrich. Anderson Lee Aldrich. He was in a brief video appearance from jail. He's 22 years old, and he can be seen slumped over in a chair flanked by two defense attorneys. Now, he is the alleged shooting suspect in the Alphabet Community nightclub shooting in Colorado Springs. He made a video appearance on Wednesday, and so let me play this video for you guys because I looked at this. First of all, somebody sent me the picture, and I was like, "Whew, what happened to him? Who rode a motorbike over this man's face?" I got a little bit of a scratch on my head, and I was like, "Oh man, my gorgeousness is gonna take a little bit of time to heal." It's already kind of healing up. I got a little bit of scratch on my face, and my gorgeousness is got to take a little bit of time to heal. But as somebody sent me this picture, I said, "Yo!" So I went and searched the video because I wanted to see what he looked like in court, right? And so let me play this video for you guys, and then I want to get y'all opinions. I want to get your thoughts. Let me see what we talking about. Here we go.
The accused gunman in Saturday's Colorado Springs mass shooting just learned moments ago the charges he is facing. And
look at that man. He didn't learn nothing. I'm not even sure that he was there. Do we even know if this dude have a pulse? Let me move this over real quick. We don't even know if this man got a pulse. That guy is not even, do we even know if he breathing? Let's play this.
Anderson Lee Aldrich was not in court for his first hearing. Instead, Aldrich appeared by a video link from jail. Aldrich is the grandson of outgoing state assembly member Randy Vopel. Vopel has not commented on the tragedy. 5 people died and at least 17 others were hurt in the shooting. Aldrich faces 10 counts for murder and hate crimes. Meanwhile, a vigil was held here locally to remember the victims of the shooting in Colorado.
I'm curious though, before we continue this video, somebody said in there that he got jumped. Jumped by who? Did he get jumped when the situation was going down, or did he get jumped inside of the jail? Did he get jumped when it all went down, or did he get jumped inside of the jail? Because
dozens of supporters gathered in Hollywood last night and decorated the fountain at Sunset and Vine to honor members of the LGBTQ community who were lost and injured. The vigil was organized by the social justice group known as Dance.
That happened when it went down? I didn't know. Y'all say it happened when he went down. He do look lifeless. He got jumped during the shooting. Oh, so they beat the brakes off that dude. They rushed him at the club. How many people? They say 10 counts. Let me read this story. Visible injuries on the side of their face. Aldrich answered in slurred, hushed tones. Attorneys waived reading and advisement of rights, charges, and penalties in the case. Again, let me show y'all what this guy looked like in court. Next hearing is December 6th. Court appearance came after the defense attorney said late Tuesday that their client is non-binary. What does that mean? And in court filings referred to the suspect as MX Aldrich. The attorney's footnotes assert that Aldrich uses they, them pronouns. So is the dude zesty? Is the dude zesty?
Black lives.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great.
Let me rewind this.
The accused gunman in Saturday's Colorado Springs mass shooting just learned moments ago the charges he is facing. Anderson Lee Aldrich was not in court for his first hearing. Instead, Aldrich appeared by a video link from jail. Aldrich is the grandson of outgoing state assembly member Randy Vopel.
Y'all said his dad. Let me see something. Because y'all said it was an interview with his dad. me look at this guy. His name is Anderson Lee Aldrich. Dad. Aaron Brink, father of the club shooting Q gunman. Let's see what he got to say. I'm curious what he has to say. Hold on. Let me pull it up on my screen. Now y'all got me curious. Y'all got me curious. His dad's interview is awful. John Henry says, what does that mean? What does what mean? What does what mean? Let me show the dad's interview. I just found it on YouTube, so I'm curious as to what he has to say. Give me a second. This is his dad. Let me see what his dad got to say.
Any history of mental illness with him, or when's the last time you saw him?
My son, I hadn't seen him for years. I thought he committed suicide. His mother told me that he. I'll give you a history. I was a porn star. Okay, I became a porno star in 2002, and I combined that with a mixed martial arts career. And my ex was she took off with my son. I hadn't seen him for years. Little did I did see my son.
Dog, what the heck is happening right here? Where did y'all send me? Where did y'all send me, bro? This dude he act like a meth head. Have y'all ever seen a meth head in real life? He said he had that D. He said he was a star on screen. Let me continue. Y'all got, this is interesting.
I tried to give him, a father figure, whatever. I didn't know where his whereabouts were. I found out recently that he did not kill himself in 2016. That he was, alive and well, and he lives in Colorado.
Yeah. Why did you think he had killed himself?
His mother told me this. She said he killed himself because of I'm an embarrassment.
Speed it up.
My son is I loved him so much. I didn't want to lose. Be around. I wanted to be around my son and be there for him. I have a daughter the same way I had my son. I never see my kids. I never, but I want to be in his life.
What?
He's been accused of doing some crazy thing. I don't know what he's been accused of. I can't get answers from the attorneys really, but they're saying that somebody's, it's involving a gay bar or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the heck he did at a gay bar. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's accused of going on a mass shooting at a gay bar and killing 5 people.
Colorado.
Okay, well, that's shit. If he's accused of doing that, I'm surprised he's not gay.
What? He said he's surprised that he's not gay. He said he's surprised that his son is not gay. Well, apparently he was able to spot the zestiness prior to all of this happening. This is insane.
Say that, but he's not gay.
When was the last time you saw him?
He was. I saw him. I made efforts to see him, but I think I see him in 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
It's been quite some time.
Since he was 11 years old. If it's 2022. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but my mental math might be a little bit off. But it's 2022, and if you haven't seen him since he was 11, in 11 years, and he's 22 years old, that means that you haven't seen him since he was 11 years old. Sir, you have played no role in this boy's life. You have not been. This is why I say, listen, some of this has to be laid at the feet of the parents. Some of this have to be laid at the feet of the parents. And I say this all the time. Just because you got a dick don't necessarily mean that you're a father. Just because you got it don't necessarily mean that you are a father. You do not deserve, everybody does not deserve to have kids. If you have not seen your kid in 11 years, some of this has to be laid at the feet of the father. I seen a piece of the ending. I didn't get to actually watch the Dahmer interview. Last night I was watching Ozark. Ozark was great. Starting to get a little bit more sleep. I I watched a little bit of the Dahmer interview, and then the father was apologizing, like, "Yo, this is all my fault," or whatever. I guess the question that I then have is, how much do we lay at the feet of the father the sins of the children? Because the children often pay for the sins of the father. Anyways, let's continue.
2011, yeah.
Was he living in San Diego at the time?
He was in Carlsbad at the time. He came back from Colorado. They were here, and I had a little bit of a relationship with him. He was 10 years old, you know. I was holding mitts for him, you know, showing him how to be. I wanted to be a professional fighter like me. I wanted to be a fighter. And
Jesus Christ.
You know, I don't know how much he takes after me, or whatever, but you know, I said, my son, you know, what the hell? I didn't expect to hear this kind of stuff.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, he's taller than me. He's like 6'7". He's a big guy, you know.
He's 6'7"?
He's 6'7", like almost 300 pounds.
So you said
That dude is 6'7"? Jesus Christ. This dude is a giant. He should have been somebody famous. That's crazy.
you've been trying to reach him now?
No, he reached me. He reached out to me.
Okay, and said what?
You know, my son is just say, "Hey, Dad, I want to talk to you, man. I want to see you." I was happy to hear he wanted to see me. He wanted me to come out to Colorado, and I was like, "Dude, I don't have the. I can't just get out to Colorado like right now." And he wanted it right then and there, and it seemed like he's old. You know, he was happy to see me, right? Or he wanted to see me. He needed something right then. It was urgent. So I was a little alarmed by that.
This was 2011?
No, this last year.
Oh, okay.
So I finally he's alive. I was happy to hear he's alive. And yeah.
Yeah.
So he contacted you last year, and he wanted to see
he
you.
reached out to some from people. Even he was
Look at this.
he got his attention. He called some people that I knew, that he knew I knew, and I was to bridge the gap between my son and I. These people did. The Kennedys, Kennedy Insurance over there in El Cajon, like they're good. They're good connection with me and my son, because like they were around my life when my son was a baby, you know. So yeah.
Was there any indication?
Ah, that's all dope fiend vibes right there. Look at this boy. Look at this man's face. Look. That's all dope fiend vibes right there. That's it. I know a fiend when I see one. That is all fiend vibes right there. When a dude start rubbing his hand like this all the time and he ain't got nowhere to go, that is 100% dope fiend vibes. That is insane. Jesus, let's continue.
That he was distressed or that he was upset about anything when he contacted you? What did he tell you?
My son, he seemed like he's a man. I'm talking to a man on the phone, you know. I was like, what the hell is this guy? I'm talking to a grown up here, so it's a little weird. But he said, "I'll be straight up with you." My son slashed at me. He had words, and I just got so impatient when I said, "You want to kick my ass, kid?" He would say, "Yeah, you don't you think you raised at me?" He said, "Seriously, who the hell you think you're raising at? I don't care how big you think you are. You aren't kicking my ass."
Yeah, I guess he wanted to put that pistol to you. They say at 6'7", the Pistons could have used him in the paint. Facts. It sounded like he called you to confront you. Or he called to reach out to you when you denied him again. And then he started confronting you as a result of you denying him. That's pretty bad, man. This is sad. This is very, very sad. Gosh.
Up on the UFC, and if you go do that, you're gonna bring your lunch. As I told him, he's, "Oh yeah, come on, kick my ass." I got news for you, bucko. I can kick your ass still. I hate to say it, but I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a no belt in jiu-jitsu. But I love my son. I love him. I want the idea of seeing him again.
That's kind of what happened to me at Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. He ran up on me. I was like, "Okay, you gonna learn today."
But you know. Shit now.
Wait, so he contacted you on the phone last year, and then you ended up arguing on the phone?
I argued on the phone with the guy. He started telling me something. He said something to me. We had a little clash, you know. And he was going to bulldog me on the phone. You got the wrong dude, man. That ain't me. I did him a disservice. I'm not in his life, but.
Did he tell you he had been in trouble with the law last year?
He told me he couldn't leave Colorado. That kind of struck me. He said he couldn't leave Colorado. So my son. I said, "Hey, come out here." I said, "There's the address right here." And he was asking about security fences and shit. Is there a security fence? I said, "Why are you asking? You being a smart ass? You knock on the door, I'll come get the door. You ain't gotta sneak around."
Do you have any idea why he changed his name?
Yes.
Why did he do it?
His mother told me he changed his name because I was on intervention and I'd been a porno actor. It was the laughing stock. Everybody's laughing. Your dad's a porno star. And it's just like, it's an uncomfortable laughter people have when they find out I'm a porno star. It's like.
So let's break this down, because now we have more context and the story is starting to make a little bit more sense, right? So the kid never had a father but in his life. You hadn't even seen him in 11 years since he was 10 years old. And not only that, your life choices embarrassed him as he grew up. And all the way to the point to where when he was legally able to do so, he changed his name because he was tired of getting teased in school because of your behavior and your visibility that came along with past actions. His father was a porno star. Son reached out to him, never played a role in his life, even to the point to where he continued to embarrass him just by and this is why I say, listen, we got to be accountable for our actions. We gotta go about doing things a certain type of way, because the kids are the ones. Now the father is still out here being a meathead meth head, and he's still out here running around free. Probably got more than one kid, and the kid is over there executing people inside of a nightclub. And now this is the culmination of what happens in his life. And the father is still running around here with no level of responsibility that goes along with that at all. Make that make sense for me.
All right, a porn actor. I haven't done porn. I stopped doing porn a couple years ago, because it's causing me a lot of problems. I was getting high on meth, and I was just like this. And I have permanent damage from meth. I was using that for years. I have tardive dyskinesia and a lot of nervous system movements and stuff I can't ever get rid of because of meth use. I had to get out of that business.
I know you was in meth.
That's it right there. But I was on an intervention TV show back in 2008. I almost died using drugs,
I could tell. Listen, I can tell a meth head. I can spot a fiend. If you grew up in certain environments and neighborhoods, you can spot a fiend a mile away. You can tell he's still got that fiend movement right now. Shout out to the story to tell. It says he looks like the Grant Cardone that made bad choices. That is he the dope fiend version of Grant Cardone. Kids, you can either be the Grant Cardone or you can be the dope fiend version of Grant Cardone. Man.
What show is that?
Intervention television show. Intervention is A&E.
Thank you to us.
A&E, okay.
They'll follow a person that's addicted. Like I was peaking in my addiction for meth in 2008. It was the worst I'd ever been. Mm-hmm. It was life-threatening. If I hadn't stopped, I would have been dead. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for something.
Well, do you have any idea why he picked the name Anderson Ulrich? Where did that come from?
I have no idea. He's got other issues going on, possibly. But I know one thing. He got a hold of me, and he's pissed off. He's pissed off at me. He wants to poke at the old man.
This dude still got
you need to poke at the old man. As long as I ain't poke from a rifle down the street, you don't want to get shot. But he wasn't talking about shooting me. Never made any threats towards me like that. Never made any active threats. He got a little fresh with me.
He's accused of walking in with an assault rifle.
I think he's not there.
And then he was tackled by another patron who was a veteran and pinned him down.
God, what a...
And then they arrested him.
Why would he do this? He didn't shoot anybody then. He didn't actually shoot anybody.
Well, they are accused of killing 5 people.
So they say he killed somebody.
5 people. And 18 others were injured in that.
So the guy that grabbed him is a hero, basically. I say, like I just say,
but you thought
did that. He's going to be killing people like this. It's just in cold blood. If he goes and kills people with cold blood, I don't know if he tries to do this or not. I could never do it myself. I wouldn't think my son would do this.
Do you feel like you knew him well enough to indicate why he would have done something like this?
There's no excuse for going and killing people. If you're killing people, there's something wrong. This is not the answer.
This dude is spitting as he's talking. He's spitting on himself, his shirt, as he's talking. I am surprised that this dude got all of his teeth. This is insane. What we are watching right now. I might have to clip this up separately. This might have to be its own clip. This dude is literally spitting on himself as he's talking. That's insane.
You're already gone if you're killing somebody. It's not socially acceptable. You can't just go and kill somebody.
Was he in San Diego from the time was he born in San Diego?
Yes,
or
he was
Orange
born.
County?
He was born right here in Sharp Mary Burr Hospital over here, off the 163 right there.
And then did he
Get in the house? Hey, the dog's outside. Get the goddamn house. Yeah,
Tell us what kind of kid he was. What did he learn? I mean, from you, did he learn?
Hoppo, what's going on camera? Hoppo, Leslie, what is going on over here? Leslie, how late did you stay up last night? You stayed up till 4 a.m.? Come here, let me spank you. I know you was playing Fortnite. I heard you all night going crazy. And you was using the N-word. Come here, let me pinch you. It's hard for me to hold you accountable because I be having to use the N-word a couple times here and there. But we gonna stop using the N-word. Now you don't know what I'm talking about. No N-words.
Learn how to shoot? Did you have weapons then?
I'm not talking about a fight, though. I'll tell you this much. I showed my son how to turn his fist over and then become a destructive weapon with his hands when he eats you.
Listen to this dope fiend dummy.
I'm a conservative Republican. I like guns and all that stuff, but I like this. Fisticuffs and shake hands afterward like a gentleman. That's how it should be.
So tell us, share some memories from his first 10 years with you.
What's going on in the background?
Until 10 years of age, he was going to school here.
Yeah, Nicholas is a good kid now. He was smart, man. There's something about him. He was really with it. He was he was intelligent. He's smarter than I was. I thought I considered myself intelligent for being had all the head trauma and that, but I'm actually intelligent. My son is way smarter than me. He's technical, savvy. He knows how to use a computer. He's really smart.
2022. You learning how to use a computer is not being much smarter. That's not. So let's conclude what we're seeing right now. He's saying that he taught his son before he left his life how to use his fist as a destructive weapon. The dad is a meth head. The son reached out to him. And then said that he would beat his behind. I got Leslie in here, so I got. He would beat his behind. Sir, you are quite possibly the worst father we've ever seen on the face of the internet in 2022. And you are a meth head. And you're a meathead. You a meathead meth head. Jesus.
Was he in San Diego County from the time he was born until 10?
About 10, yeah.
Or did he go up to Orange County sometime?
No, he never went to Orange County, but he's...
Because you were up in Orange County,
I was in Orange County. I was Huntington Beach and then L.A. I was in the San Coronado Valley.
But he stayed in San Diego County that whole
Lift
time.
your head up.
He remained in San Diego with his stable...
Why do meth heads talk like this? Why isn't he lifting his head up? Lift your head up, sir. Shout out the... Yep. That's exactly what he sound like. Sling Blade. I know all of the old movies. I know all of the classics. That was Billy Bob Thornton. And so he looks like Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade. I reckon. That's exactly what he sound like.
The in-laws.
When did you hear about the incident?
Yesterday, before yesterday.
And you called immediately, tried to reach your son?
There's a guy on the phone called a real assertive and very polite gentleman.
What is going on with his lips?
With his attorneys.
Why does he have bruises on his mouth? Is that what meth heads do? They get bruises on their mouth?
I see.
And they reached out to me and and I was like, wow, my ex-wife actually told me. And she said, oh my God, they're trying to reach you. And I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, still kind of shocked. It's 5 people are dead. I just hope that there's another suspect. This is not something like this my son actually did. I don't want him to be. He's gone. He's history. If he did this, they're gonna probably. I mean, they have like special circumstances for stuff like this, and involving social serious, you never know what happens. Right? So I want my son to live a healthy life and hopefully not. Oh shit, man.
So his attorneys called you.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And they said your son wants to talk with you. Why did they call you?
He didn't actually. They didn't say he wants to talk to me. They said that it happened. When you believe what happened, they started telling me about the incident. There was a shooting involving, multiple people.
Right.
And then later on to find it's a gay bar.
Yeah, right. And
I was sitting out there in the shed one evening, not doing too much of nothing, just kind of staring at the wall. And
How different is it than that? Did we not just watch this, except for he was the more methed out version of it? Did we not just watch this, except for it was the more methed out version of it?
waiting on my mother to come out and give me my Bible lesson,
The only reason, listen, I be knowing all of this stuff that be going on. Shout out to Story to Tell says, meth addiction gets you punched in the face a lot. But then the meth heads that I've seen get punched, they like The Walking Dead, they zombies. It doesn't stop them from coming towards you. It does not stop them from coming towards you. It just continues to do it a certain type of way. Anyways, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. Anyways, thank y'all. Thank y'all for contributing. Make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Yeah, man, this is the guy. So he was slumped over. I'm always more curious to find out what the backstory is from a lot of these different people when I see things happen in their life, like them going to court and stuff, but absolutely, positively insane. Anyways, in more joyful news today, we got a Hebrew Israelite and Larsa Pippen. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's not a Hebrew Israelite. He got the beard, all of that other type of stuff, but it's not a Hebrew Israelite. Who you see in this picture right now is Marcus Jordan. Not Michael. Marcus. That got to be a horrible environment to live under. Marcus Jordan. Let me look at Larsa Pippen's age. Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen is damn near 50 years old. Larsa Pippen is practically 50 years old. A 50-year-old woman. Let me look at how old Marcus is. Marcus is 31, hanging out with practically a 31-year-old man is seriously dating a almost 50-year-old woman. This is crazy. Hold on, let me see something. Larsa Pippen. Images. Let's just pull it up. So, these are the latest photos of Larsa Pippen. Is given aging badly. I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. It's not doing nothing for me. Marcus. And he not even just dating her. Like, he dating her seriously. No way. No way that listen, first of all, a chick that Future busts down, it's a no-go. Anybody that got a Future body on them, it's a no-go. Secondly, she plastic. Third is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Fourth, Scottie Pippen actually played with Your father. Lame, bro. Super lame. But anyways, a fan ran up on them. And so we're going to go ahead and dissect that a little bit. A fan ran up on them at I think it was at the Chargers game.
Hey, Laura, that's what you doing? You with the boy Mike, son? You a cold motherfucker, ain't you? You cold as a motherfucker, homie.
Yo, hold on. Wait. Who allowed... I don't know how they do it at NFL games because I've actually never been to an NFL game. I've never been to an NFL game a day in my life. Maybe I will go soon. I've never been to an NFL game. I guess I'll go just to try it out, just to see what it is. First and foremost, my first question is, because I know at NBA games, if you're sitting courtside, ain't nobody just walking up to you like that. They got security down there. You got to get past security to get up to the security just to get courtside. When you sit in courtside, everybody is just not able to just walk down and walk up to you. Secondly, this is a clout chaser, okay? I don't necessarily agree with Larsa Pippen's behavior, or as a matter of fact, I do agree with Larsa Pippen's behavior because women are going to do whatever they're going to do. I don't agree with Marcus Jordan's behavior, but what makes you think, and this is the thing that I don't like, how are you able to just walk up to me and do some crazy, egregious things like that, bro? They say you can go anywhere in the Eagles Stadium. Really? Then what's the point of paying all that money for them seats? If anybody can just be able to walk up. Listen, old girl right here got on a Dior jacket. Dior jackets, Christian Dior jackets are egregiously high. Egregiously high. We was in a Dior store. We was in LA. We was on Rodeo Drive, I think. And we went in there and I was like, this stuff ain't even fly enough for me to even be able to pay this type of money for you to be rocking this type of stuff, which I'm glad that we didn't, because now I'm divesting myself against all of this kind of crap. But what makes you think that you can be able to just walk up to me and do whatever you want to do when you want to do it? Let's play this again. Look, just walk right on.
Hey, Laura, that's what you doing?
And she turned around. And look at this sucker.
The boy Mike, son? You a cold motherfucker, ain't you? You cold as a motherfucker, homie.
Look at him. Look. Hey, I'm clout chasing. Say the best seats at an NFL game aren't super close and open. They're private boxes with security. Yeah, I think that the best seats, I talked to Rita and I was like, you know what? Maybe we should just get a suite this year. And I'm strongly still considering getting a suite next year. I think I'm going to move my seats from courtside to getting a suite, and then we just going to play it by ear from there. But nah, I don't like that. I don't like somebody just being able to walk up to you. But yeah, you got a 31-year-old boy talking to a 48-year-old woman, in which they grown and they can do whatever it is that they want to do. But I don't like it. I don't like the idea that somebody is just able to easily walk up to you and say and do whatever it is that they want to say. That's not cool. Anyways, and then my favorite story of today is Brittany Griner. Now, me and Lamar Odom actually had a conversation about Brittany Griner. Should I play that? I haven't even released that clip. This is in the Patreon. Hold on, now I got to find the video. I wasn't expecting to play this video today, but now I got to find the video. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Lamar Odom. We had a I haven't even released this clip, but we had a very interesting conversation about Brittany Griner. Let me see if I can find it. Lamar Odom, Brittany. I don't know if I can find it. When did we drop the Lamar Odom interview? Is this it? For interview. 6. That one. Let me see if I can find this interview. Give me a second. Because we had a conversation about Brittany Griner, and he had some interesting views, and I had some interesting views. Let me see. Exclusive, 2000, November, Lamar. I gotta find it now. Let me see. $12 million a year can cover all of their salaries.
Cover all of whose salaries? They whole team?
WNBA player salaries, the whole league.
One NBA player that makes.
Wait.
You know, people love basketball. It's Philippines.
Yep.
I'm
giving y'all a lot of exclusives today. Hold on, let me see.
Because we killing each other with these guns? Nigga, come on, man. Oh. Stop that.
We can't. But
you heard what this man just said?
I'm telling you, it's the truth.
He talking about Brittany Griner. Oh, yeah. They want to trade
the Russian.
They want the dude that was in the Lord of War, the documentary that movie was made about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm saying why not?
I said that's a bad trade.
Why? He said, because we don't want to give him up because. What'd you say?
Because he flood the earth with guns. I mean, he one of the most.
And that's the guns
people.
that we killing each other with.
It is.
But that ain't the reason why they don't want to give him up. It got to be a different reason.
That may be true.
Yeah.
I may be 100% true. Yeah. Either way, it's a bad trade. You can't give up the Russian.
But he's your people. This dude ain't you.
She ain't me either. When she become my people? Yo, listen. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all not familiar with how these interviews be going. I'm going to just be absolutely transparent. I don't want to play too much more because, again, this is not content that I wanted to release to the general public. But me and Lamar had some very, very candid back and forth. Listen, she ain't my people. Who you talking to type of conversations. We had some very, very candid conversations. And when we disagreed. And so I don't know how much more of this I can play for y'all. Let me see.
She's American. She's black.
What that mean?
Say less.
I know a lot of black people that need to be out of my life.
I ain't say you had to give her your life up for her. I'm just saying, like, you have more common in her than with this dude.
Not me. This is my sentiment. They had prisoners over there that they wouldn't trade. Hold on, let me rewind it a little bit.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that approach because this is the same, group of people that say they want to be treated equal.
Yeah.
And we want to give them equal rights.
Yeah.
It did get a little heated on a lot of these conversations. I'm just telling y'all. Shout out to
that. I wish they could set up a system to help them get more.
We welfare in the WNBA, man.
But that needs to be talked about. We need to do something for that.
Y'all
they need
do
to be
a lot
paid.
of
They need to get
yourself.
paid more.
Y'all.
Pings.
Yep.
It'd be.
I'm gonna fast forward through it. I'm trying to scrub through it. I don't know where it's at.
I don't know what it does for the soul. I don't know how that went, but that's a harsh sentence for.
Oh, here it is.
What do you think about?
Here we go.
Brittany Griner stuck over there.
That's an unfortunate situation, and again with that situation, my only thing was like, lady, did you know?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't her first time making that trip.
Nah, she had played over there several different seasons before.
So, did you know and you just got away with it?
Yeah.
They didn't catch it, or you got caught?
Yeah.
I don't know how that went, but that's a harsh sentence for marijuana.
9 years. A 9 ball.
And what's really crazy about that? It's really look like she gonna have to do 9 joints in Russia.
The word is, and I don't know how true it is, is that Russia won't. They got a guy over here that they made the movie The Lord of War about.
The arms dealer.
Yeah, they want the arms dealer for.
Who got him? We got him?
Yeah, we got him. We got him. And they want to trade the arms dealer for.
And Biden won't do that.
I wouldn't give him up.
Who, the arms dealer?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Cause he way more valuable than her.
But he's Russian.
I know, but he flood several different markets with the guns that we use to kill each other every day. I don't think it's worth trading.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you. That ain't why he doing it. Because the guns that we used to kill each other. You gonna make me stop this podcast.
That movie Lord of War
was
made about him.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't think we should let him loose.
But
bro.
that ain't the reason why he dead. Because we kill each nigga, you gonna make me stop this podcast. Because we kill each other with these guns? Nigga, come on, man.
Oh.
Stop that.
We can't. But
you heard what this man just said?
I'm telling you, it's the truth.
He talking about Brittany Griner. They want to trade
the Russian.
They want the dude that was in the Lord of War, the documentary, that movie.
This is exclusive. I have not released this to the general public. If y'all want to see the full interview, you know where to get it. I'm gonna just let it play out. I'm not even gonna comment. I'm gonna let y'all draw your own conclusions.
It was made about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, I'm saying, why not?
I said that's a bad trade.
Why? He said, because we don't want to give him up because, what'd you say?
Because he flood the earth with guns. I mean, he one of the most.
And that's the guns
people.
that we killing each other with.
It is.
But that ain't the reason why they don't want to give him up. It got to be a different reason.
That may be true.
Yeah.
I may be 100% true. Yeah. Either way, it's a bad trade. You can't give up the Russian.
But he's your people. This dude ain't you.
She ain't me either. When she become my people?
She's American. She's black.
What that mean?
Say less.
I know a lot of black people that need to be out of my life.
I ain't say you had to give her your life up for her. I'm just saying, like, you have more common in her than with this dude.
Nuh-uh. Not me. This is my sentiment. They had prisoners over there that they wouldn't trade the Russian merchant of death that was American over there.
I'm going to need y'all, when y'all talking to these people, I don't care how famous they are. I don't care how much y'all love them, how much y'all was fans of their basketball and work. I'm going to need y'all to stand on y'all square. We don't change. We don't move. I feel what I feel unless somebody give me some more information that would give me a better position on the issue. I don't believe that we should trade for this chick.
So you feel like she should get 9 years?
No. I don't. I think that that's a bad trade. I think that if that's what they asking for, you can't get a Russian merchant of death up, bro. That's like saying, yo, give up Osama bin Laden.
Nah.
Give up Osama bin Laden for some basic chick. Bro.
Nah.
Why? Cause she tall and she can dunk?
Nah. You said Osama bin Laden. Nah.
I think the Russian merchant of death might be worse than Osama, bro.
Nah.
You think that they should give up the Russian merchant of death for her?
Come on, man.
That's because y'all womanizers, bro.
Nah, ain't got no meat.
Y'all love these chicks.
I love women.
I know. That's why y'all saying it.
Nah, it ain't got to do with that. I'm just saying she more
what?
She more of me than that dude is. Like, I don't really know what he, because he hand out guns.
You just came from the south side of Chicago, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He doing that all over the globe.
It's terrible.
He doing merchant deals for guns all over the globe. You can't get that dude up. Listen, I can't think of anything that I would get that dude up for. Not right off the top of my head.
He causing havoc like that?
If my mama was over in
who
Russia,
he selling guns to? Countries that's buying them?
He's selling them everywhere, all over the globe. He a gun runner on a massive scale. They say the dude is so deadly, they got him locked up in a hidden prison called Little Guantanamo Bay over in Chicago, over in Illinois somewhere. They say he that
Little
crazy.
Guantanamo Bay?
That's what they call the place where he locked up at. 24-hour, multiple different guards watching him all day long.
24-hour lockdown, nigga.
Shoe program.
Shoe program.
Shoe program.
That's
he the
crazy.
real King Kong. You can't get that up. I mean, listen. I know
Not
a lot
for
of
my sister Brittany.
Listen, if my mom was locked up,
Sister Brittany.
and I love my mom. I love my mom. If my mom was locked up, but
Sister Betty.
If it saves somebody, 3, 4, 5, 1,000 people's lives, her wound was self-inflicted. Her wound was self-inflicted.
Sister Betty.
Her wound was
We're not gonna go get
self-inflicted,
Sister
bro.
Betty.
Nah, bro, she got to stay. Yeah, but you can't apply our lifestyle to somewhere else.
I get that. Rules are rules.
Yeah, you can't. We can do what we want to a certain extent, right? We may be able to blow down a bag or whatever, so on and so forth, but you can't do that in certain places. And so when I'm over there, I'm like, yo, you go over to Singapore?
Yeah, just like that boy that got caned. They beat his ass trying to spray paint some shit.
Try to do something over litter over in Singapore and see what happened to you. You're gonna have to move differently. And so, do I think that she should get 9 years? Absolutely not. Of course I don't. But do I think that we should trade the Russian merchant of death for her? Wasn't nobody checking for them soldiers that was over there that was locked up and they was trying to trade for them. They was like, fuck them. They just political prisoners of war.
Sister Betty?
Nope.
You gonna leave her?
Leave her.
Come on, man.
I'm leaving her.
Queen Sister Betty.
Listen, man. Don't let me become a president of the United States. Everything fucking changing.
I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to just leave it there. I didn't want to show the whole shebang. I didn't want to give y'all too much. I'm going to just leave it there. If you want to watch the whole interview, because we talk about a lot of stuff, I told Lamar, I said, listen, we need to do away with the WNBA. They are an atrocity, or we need to change their clothes and make them more attractive. And we had a lot of civil discourse. We had a lot of civil discourse, and he gave his opinion, and I gave my opinion, and we chopped it up and we dapped it up from there. We chopped it up and we dapped it up from there, and that's my guy. But it's a really, really, really good interview, and we had a lot of fun, but I'm not giving up Brittany Griner. But anyways, let me go back to, that was really off the cuff. Let me go back to what I wanted to show you guys of what's happening over there with Brittany Griner. I think it's important for us to dissect this.
The latest on Brittany Griner, the WNBA star, is now in a penal colony in Russia. This morning, we're learning more on how she's doing as she faces harsh new conditions. And Stephanie Ramos is here with the details. Good morning, Stephanie.
Juju, good morning. This is the first news we've had on Brittany Griner's whereabouts in nearly 2 weeks. Her legal team has confirmed they've seen her at female penal colony IK2 in the remote Mordovia region, nearly 300 miles outside of Moscow.
They shipped this chick to the middle of nowhere. They shipped this chick to the middle of nowhere, and they said you're going to have to do harsh labor for the next 9 years. Freaky Jason. Freaky. Listen, I got into a skerfuffle last night at Thanksgiving dinner. And, we thought that was a big deal. This chick got to do, listen, she basically might as well be in North Korea. If we had harsher penalties here in the United States of America, we would squash all of this nonsense that they had going on over there. 9 years in the penal. We shouldn't be making jokes like this, Wrench Turner. In the penal colony. 9 years of hard labor.
Human rights activists say abuse and torture are common in Russia's vast prison system, with former prisoners of IK2 describing it as harsh, not hygienic, and with little access to medical care. Inmates are typically expected to work 12 to 16-hour days doing tedious manual tasks, getting paid just a couple of dollars a month. In a statement, her legal team confirmed they visited Griner.
Working 12 to 16. Listen, ain't no just chilling in the pods like they do over here in these prisons. Ain't no playing spades. Ain't no watching TV. Ain't none of that. None of that. You working from 12 to 16 hours a day. Harsh conditions, probably no tampons. And you make a couple dollars a month. And you make a couple dollars a month. Make me not even want to travel outside of the United States. Y'all over here talking about passport bros. I got my passport, but I'm just kind of chilling for a minute after Brittany Griner.
Earlier this week, saying she is doing as well as could be expected and trying to stay strong as she adapts to this new environment. Griner is facing 9 years behind bars over a drug conviction. Now her only hope of getting home early is a prisoner swap. It's understood Russia and the U.S. have discussed swapping Griner and another American prisoner, Paul Whelan, for a Russian arms dealer jailed in the U.S., but no deal has been.
No, we're not trading the Russian merchant of death. And I don't think that we should give him up for her. I think that that's a bad trade. I think that listen, get all your rest. I want to see what she look like when she come out. She gonna probably look like an old man. She probably gonna be looking just like Forrest Whitaker in The Butler. I want to see what she look like when she come out. She gonna be looking like Forrest Whitaker in The Butler.
Finalized. Juju.
Stephanie Ramos, thank you.
So Aaron says foreign jail is no joke either. There are severely structured work camps or no rules at all, and the prisoners run the show when you eating rats. Woo! God knows that I'm not built for that. Lord knows I can't see myself, Aaron. I can't see it. I'm not built for it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I'm not participating in it. Not at all. So Brittany Griner got to do 9 years. And it's bad out here in these streets. So listen, I wanted to just do a quick show with y'all, tap in with y'all, nothing major, just kind of have a little bit of fun, readdress some of the issues that I dealt with yesterday. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in and y'all subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you also subscribe to the Anton Daniels channel. We're doing some great things over there. And then last but not least, make sure that you share this with your family and friends. Tap into the Patreon if you need to kick it with me personally. Email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com and we're going to get it popping. I want y'all to enjoy y'all Black Friday where y'all out here purchasing all of these things. Hey, look. A lot of my sneakers that's on my wall, my grails is already gone. They sold. I'm doing away with it. All of the stuff is starting to be sold. So shout out to Brock. Brock says he's sending that $5 Pass of Love offering, always showing love. I appreciate you, Brock. Thank you to everybody that continue to rock with me. We gonna do what we do, and we gonna continue to run the numbers up. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Thank you for rocking out with me. See y'all tonight. Peace.